Hi everyone, this is Cody, and in this video I'm going to be doing a first look at the Stihl FS94R. Okay, so here's the trimmer. It's a 25cc motor with I think approximately 1.2 horsepower. So it's actually quite efficient. It's a small motor and a lot of power. Now this is the new 94, so it has the throttle control here. So basically, you can press the throttle all the way if it's put towards the plus, and put towards the minus, it gives you less play. But if it's in the minus, you can always click it down all the way to access the full power. And then it also has a stop switch, which I think works really well. It stops the motor, and you don't have to wait for it to reset. Whenever the motor finishes turning, it automatically turns back on to the on position. So then here's the air filter. Here, let's have a look at that end. Okay, so up on this end we have the starter, and then here's the choke. The choke is actually really cool. So you turn it to choke, then push it in, and then when you press the throttle, it releases the choke. So that makes it really easy to release the choke after you've started it. So then here's the primer bulb, the gas tank. It actually looks quite small. Again, this is a first look. It's pretty new, so I haven't tested to see how long the gas tank, the fuel that you can put in it, will actually last. So then there's the muffler. It's cold. Let's have a look down at the other end. Okay, so down on this end we have the AutoCut 25-2 head. It seems to be pretty nice. I like how it's set up. It's big, it works good. And then the guard. I actually do like this guard quite a bit. It's small, you can still see what you're doing, but it's like not very tall, but it's really wide, so it blocks a lot of the grass. So I actually like the guard quite a bit. I'm not going to be taking it off. And the gearbox up here is pretty nice. Now the actual shaft on this, from what I can tell, it's a solid cable shaft. So it's not like a flex cable shaft, but it's also not like a solid steel shaft, so it makes it light, but you don't get, from my experience, you don't get the vibrations that you get from a flex cable shaft. So that's pretty cool. And you can also put grass blades and stuff on it. Okay, so right in here, there's basically springs and rubber pieces to dampen vibration. Now, I haven't tested that for a long period of time, but just from throttling it up, it seems to actually work really well, dampening the vibration compared to some other trimmers. Now, as far as the handles go, this handle is really nice and soft. I like the throttle. It's really responsive. It gives you a lot of control. This doesn't get in the way. All of my trimmers, except for this, don't actually have one of these because they're too old. But it seems like you can't accidentally not press it down all the way. Whenever you squeeze the throttle, it works good. And then, so here's the strap. The strap it comes with is pretty nice. I probably will take that off because it's not really necessary for a trimmer of this weight. This trimmer only weighs 10 pounds, 10.1 I think. So this is really light for the power it has. So this handle's good. This handle, there's no padding on it, but with the dampened vibration it seems to be fine. I like the way it's shaped. It's easy for turning it into the edge position. Then it also has a thing here, rubber pad for carrying it. So this is basically, it balances out at this point, so you can just pick it up by that and carry it. So this trimmer comes with a bag of goodies basically. So you have your manual, the tool to take the spark plug out, and some other things on it. It has a small screwdriver. I think that's for adjusting the carburetor. It also comes with this pin. So this is what you'd stick down in the gearbox to take off the head. And then also a pair of safety glasses. So that's pretty nice. And then also, it usually would come with a 2-year warranty, but if you buy the 6-pack of HP Ultra Stihl oil, they'll upgrade your warranty to 4 years. So that's pretty nice actually. Okay, so now I'm going to do a cold start of it. It hasn't been started like today, so it's cold. So, and it actually has been pretty cold recently since it's kind of almost a winter, but it's a nice day today. So I'm gonna push the choke in, prime it, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You probably don't have to prime it that much, but I figure we will. I'm not going to touch the throttle, and I'm going to pull till it starts. And then let it warm up a bit. So as you can see, it runs nicely. It actually, I forgot to mention this, it has the IntelliCarburetor, so it will adjust the carburetor based on the air pressure, which is pretty cool. I think it still has to stay within emissions, but that makes it so it can run better in more conditions. And now the stop switch, it's easy, you press it, and it turns off. So that's been my first look of the Stihl FS94R. In the spring, I'm going to do a full review of it after I've tested it some. So if you're interested, come back and watch that review. That's it for now. I will see you all in the next video.